on all the platforms, YouTube, LinkedIn, and all the other platforms. So welcome everybody, welcome to this stream. My name is Stefan de Vreese. I'm going to close this one to preserve some bandwidth. My name is Stefan de Vreese. I'm the owner, founder, creator of Titanify, and that's a business where that's an automation business. It's an automation agency, if you want. It's a consultancy agency where we help automate business processes, where we help maximize Microsoft 365 implementations, where we basically help everybody to streamline their business processes. That's what we're doing. So welcome wherever you're watching from. Put in the comments where you're watching from. That's always nice to know as well, so I know to who I'm talking to here. Usually I'm talking to myself, but I hope some more people will be joining today. Hey Loop, I see here on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. Wait, can I just, okay, I can do this. So today it's all about CoPilot. I want to just really go explore CoPilot Studio with you. Studio is the tool that Microsoft 365 allows us to create our own copilots. And the lighting is not perfect here because this eye is actually a little bit dark. So let me just go ahead and adjust the lighting a little bit. So you're not watching just like, come on. Why is this a problem? Okay, let's see. Better? Not really. A little bit. It will get better when the sun goes down, I guess. Okay, so let's go into CoPilot. That's what I want to talk about. While I'm really dark here, it's annoying. I need to do something about this. Maybe if I do it like this and like this. Okay. Let's see. That's a bit better, a little bit. Okay, let's just leave it like that. It will improve while the sun is going down here in Belgium. I'm gonna close this again. So let's go into it. I just want to go through this with you. CoPilot Studio within Microsoft 365, because it's a great tool to have. It is allowing us to build our own copilots. So for anybody that doesn't know what CoPilot is, it's basically the ChatGPT, if you want, within Microsoft 365. So it allows us to use AI within the whole environment, and it connects to any of the applications that you have available within 365, so Word, Excel, any of the other tools, even Power Automate. They're coming out with CoPilot for security and CoPilot for every single thing within the whole 365 stack. So that's really exciting, I would say, that we can get our hands on that. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So let's okay, so let me share my screen here. There we go. So let's see, do we get this? Yeah. So what I want to do in this stream, and then a couple of the next streams as well, Microsoft has its learning platform actually, where you can go through a lot of these kind of lessons, if you want, around all of the topics that they have available. And I like that. I like to have the opportunity to just learn while also just exploring the features within CoPilot Studio. So if you have Microsoft 365, you can actually test out CoPilot Studio for yourself. There's a free trial. I think it's about 30 days, and then you can extend it for another 30 days. So you can already see what it can do for you. And you just have to go to copilotstudio.microsoft.com. That's where you need to go to. Because we're also on TikTok, let me go ahead and do this so everybody can follow along. So copilotstudio.microsoft.com, that's where you have to get to. Then you get this, basically. And you can see that I've been playing around with it already a little bit and building my own copilots. And one of the first ones that I actually created, as you can see here, like this one 2 months ago, modified, yeah, I think this one. I created this one to show everybody how you can actually create a chatbot on your website that is powered through Copilot. Because within Copilot you can attach your own site URL, and then it will take information from your site to talk to someone. Like if you're talking to the Copilot, to the virtual assistant, to the AI chatbot, and you ask questions, then it will look for the information on the website, and if it will find the information, it will return it back to you. So that was one of the first examples that I created. Very simple, that you can do that within Copilot Studio, and then you can just publish and you can embed that chatbot within your website, and no authentication needed, just a simple chatbot. So that's already cool that you could do that. So I created a video about that on the YouTube channel. So if you want to check it out, just go to the YouTube channel of Titanify and you will find it there. Good. So where am I? Not here. Oh yeah, I was here, of course. So let's just go through it together. So I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited to learn more about Microsoft Copilot. So let's just do this together, right? I'm just going to start here. So if you go to learn.microsoft.com and you search for Microsoft Copilot Studio, you get this overview. So create copilots with Microsoft Copilot Studio. And then here you can actually get started with this. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I've already did the first one, so it's a little bit of a video, but this one is interesting to talk about actually while everything is falling down. So here, overview of creating Microsoft Copilot Studio bots. Microsoft Copilot Studio empowers your team to create bots through a guided no-code graphical interface. So this feature allows you to use the benefits of bots without having to rely on data scientists or developers. Good. So it's a bit the same like building your own custom GPTs within ChatGPT. It helps address many of the current challenges. Microsoft Studio also removes the complexity of exposing teams to the nuances of conversational AI and the need to write complex code. Perfect. But so if you use Microsoft Copilot in your organization, it will help you empower your teams, because your team can actually build bots without needing to code or any expertise. It will reduce costs because you can automate common inquiries. Good. And it improves customer satisfaction. Customers have access to an all-day self-help solution to help resolve their issues. Awesome. So it actually stems from Power Virtual Agents. That was already there, and then they actually started to rename it to Microsoft Copilot Studio. And here they can also say it's ease of deployment. Just a few clicks, which is true. You can sign up, create a bot, and embed it to your organization's website, 100%. Allow customers to have... I'm just wondering, like this Copilot Studio, we can create our own copilots. And this is what we will learn together, where we can actually use these kind of copilots. That's going to be interesting, because I don't just want to use them on the site, on any site, right? I just want to use them within 365 and connect it to whatever. I've seen some stuff about connecting it to, for instance, to SAP or Salesforce or stuff like that. So let's see what we can do with that. Because if we're looking at, and I made a graph of this, I did that in the previous live stream, but let's go back into that. So I'm going to go to Miro. That's where I have it. And I'm really dark now with the sun. So last time I created a little bit of a visualization. I'm just checking to see. So last time I talked about this one. I showed this one where this is a visualization of what is possible with CoPilot in 365. And there are several elements that we need to talk about. And we need to place CoPilot Studio somewhere in this ecosystem. But it all starts with 365 CoPilot itself. That's the out-of-the-box AI assistant that Microsoft created based on the models from OpenAI. So it uses GPT-4 and whatnot, but it's out of the box. So you can't really change anything about it. You can prompt it. It will connect to your data within 365 and it will return results. That's what it does. No more, no less. So if you're looking at that, it's interesting because if we then look at CoPilot Studio, so we would create our own copilots, but what does that mean? Does it mean that we're going to create something like as a replacement of what you can see here in the middle? You can see here in the middle the copilot. So will we be able to create something like that? That's my question. That's what I want to find out. But the other thing is as well, so there are other AI tools within 365 like the AI Builder, which is available through the Power Platform. And the AI Builder is where you can create models, trainable models that you can add to your automations, which is really cool as well. And then you have the OpenAI, so the Azure OpenAI service. And this is basically starting from scratch, you can build your own AI product. That's what it's there for. So somewhere in between you have CoPilot Studio, right? CoPilot Studio, can it be connected to Power Automate Flow? We'll find out. Can it connect or replace something like that out of the box? CoPilot, we'll have to find out. So that's what I want to explore together with you, because this is fun. I like to do this. I like to explore these kind of things. And while I'm not the all-knowing God here, I really, really love learning. So let's do that. So going back to this one, so what else does it say? Microsoft Copilot Studio bot can converse with your customers and can also be designed to act on their behalf. Okay. So here, the bots can be integrated with services and network systems out of the box or through hundreds of custom connectors. For example, if a customer has made a request that the bot isn't equipped for, the bot can escalate the conversation and pass it and its details to a live agent. Good. Additionally, Microsoft Copilot and Power Automate can be orchestrated to run Internet of Things commands to the customer's device. Okay. With the customer's permission to the virtual agent. Sounds really cool. Sounds that it's gonna be able to do a lot of the things. So we have environments. So as I told you, you can obtain a trial license to assist you in completing training, So this one, by going to trial environment, select start free to begin. Yeah, so you can do this. If you do this one, you can get your Microsoft CoPilot Studio trial. So it uses environments. Many organizations have a global presence, provide services to customers in multiple regions. So we need different types of interactions based on factors such as different data being available. And that's why, so your organization might need to deploy similar copilots in different regions. Okay. So you can build different environments and then create copilots in those environments and switch between them. So environments represent space to store, manage, and share your organization's business data. So each copilot is stored in an environment. Also stored environments. Each environment might have different roles, security requirements, and target audiences. Individual environments aren't created. Wait. Okay, so you have to create it outside of CoPilot Studio. Depending on business needs, organizations can use environments in many ways. Departmental, locational. So to create environments, so default environment is created when you start a new CoPilot. I'm gonna do actually like this, so we can switch between the two. So if you go into CoPilot, this one on the top right here is the environment. So this is like a default environment that has been created for my organization. Okay. So you can add environments. Wait, if more environments are needed, such as different regions, organizational needs, it can be added through Microsoft Power Platform Admin Center. So we can add a new one if we go there. And if you're logged in with your 365 account, these links can bring you immediately. So you have to have a license, you have to have create developer, you can also create a developer. You can also create a developer environment. And you can create an environment with a Dataverse database and without one. Okay. It provides storage for apps, flows, data. Okay, so every flow is also added to that. So if you would look at Power Platform then. Come on. When you create a production or sandbox environment with a Dataverse database, you can add Dynamics apps. Okay. if you don't need Dynamics 365 or the Dataverse with Power Apps, using other data sources, create an environment without Dataverse database. So I'm just thinking the one that is automatically created is that one. So I have to go to environments. That's this one, no? Oh, here you can see environment type is default data platform Dataverse. So I guess it has a database. Well, I need to go to the admin center. And there I can create environments. Here we go. So, okay. So if I create a new one, so let's say Titanify test. Region is Europe, type is trial, sandbox, developer. So here, Dataverse Data Store. You can create a database and build apps by using Dataverse as data store for this environment. Pay as you go. So Dataverse is a service that you need to pay for. Capacity constraints. So choose production type if you're ready to deploy. If you're still testing, choose trial type for a free but temporary environment. Now, okay, Microsoft, I want to see the overview, but you have to be able to select it. Maybe it's in the here. Give me. I want to see what is the difference between types here. Like the sandbox, what is that? These are non-production environments. Sandbox environments are used for development and testing. Can be restricted to admins. Trial environments are intended to support short-term testing needs. They expire after 30 days and are limited to 1 per user. Developer are created users by users who have the developer plan license. Provisioning developer environments can be restricted to admins. So you'll need to think about this as well. I'm not going to go too deep into this because I don't want to lose too much time here, but it's safe to say that you need to really think about this. So here, if you want Yeah, we already had that. And the database, yes or no. You should select yes if you're using Microsoft Copilot Studio with other Dynamics 365 applications. Data from Dataverse can be used in Copilots to produce tailored customer experience. Can it be from the default one has Dataverse. So I guess that's like the most. It's also production, and I think environment type is default. Nobody gives. I hear default. These are special type of production environment. Each tenant has a default environment that's created automatically. The default environment, limited control, the environment maker control. Okay. The default role is created in the region closest to the default region. You can't delete it. You can't manually back it up. Limited to 1 terabyte of storage. To store more data, you can create a production environment. So it has database, Dataverse, file capacity, log capacity. Okay. Oh. Good. You can even rename it. Oh, it's getting warm in here. Not sure yet about the use cases, about default production sandbox. Well, I guess if you're building, especially in a big environment, right? I mean, an environment like mine, which is very small, doesn't really matter that much, I think. But in a big organization, yeah, you don't want to mess around with Copilot Studio or any Power Apps and so on that could impact the current way of working, the current systems, I believe. Especially if you then would connect it with Dynamics 365. So then having like a trial or a sandbox or a developer might make a lot of sense. You have a Power Apps developer plan. What is that? If you don't already have a subscription to sign up, you can sign up for the Power Apps developer plan. Oh, that's good. I need that actually. Oh. Fully managed scalable data platform. That's good. Back to okay. How can I get the Power Apps developer plan? So I need to go to the website. Why is it always in the same tab? So let's sign up for this. In the meantime, I'm looking at the chat here if anybody has any comments on all the platforms that were live. If I can get in at least. There we go. I'm not sure. I always think that Restream has their own chatbot, their own chat room, so I hope that all the chats are getting aggregated there. I'm from Belgium, yes. I would like to receive. Sure, go ahead. So it's part of Visual Studio then. You can even do LinkedIn Learning. Okay. What was I here for? The developer plan. No, come on. I hate this. Power Apps developer plan. Let's sign in first. Hey Kadur, welcome. On TikTok at least. I'm exploring CoPilot Studio, exploring Power Apps, all of that jazz. And I'm trying to figure out how I can get the power with if you're a Visual Studio Dev Essential user, the Power Apps developer plan is included in your benefits. Okay, let's try again. Give me the developer plan. Existing user, added dev environment. Yes, this. You need a Power Apps license to use this app. I have one. Sign up for a community plan. Okay, I'm losing time here. I don't want to do this anymore. Fuck off. Whatever. Next. So we were looking at the environment. So we can create a lot of environments, which is cool. Next unit, create bots and work with CoPilot Studio interface. Okay, let's do that. Create bots and work with Microsoft CoPilot Studio interface. Well, I already have been doing that. So you have the environments here. You can create a new CoPilot. Let's just create a new CoPilot, right? So let's do that. Let's go here. So we go to Copilots and we're gonna create one. So let's call it Titanify Titan Copilot tests. And it's April 24. Language, yes, English please. And here you can already see that I can add my website. So give your Copilot some knowledge by setting up your generative AI. What do I get? Public sites and SharePoint sites are accepted, which is, I think it's awesome that they do that. That they also allow SharePoint sites. Just imagine how many companies have their SharePoint sites set up and would love to just get all the information or search through all the information with the tool, with a ChatGPT like kind of tool. That's awesome. I really love that. Don't include query strings, the address you choose to add should be no more than 2 levels deep. So that's going to be interesting to see, because the information architecture of your SharePoint sites should be really decent if you want to use this properly. Only 2 levels deep, right? Okay. So let's just put in our site. So let's go do that. Titanify.biz, not .be, sorry. And I'm gonna put in the English version. Okay. And we have advanced options. Oh, look at this. An icon. Let's put in an icon here. I want this one. Lesson topics. Include lesson topics which help user understand how topics work. Add system topics that give you examples of how to create different kinds of content for your CoPilot. Let's do that. Solution. Common data service default solution. What is solution? Folders within Power Apps that contain your CoPilot's contents. Okay. What does that mean? Hi, Kenny. On TikTok. If you're watching live on TikTok, say hi in comments. Say hi in chat. So I don't feel alone all the time. Export and import copilots using solutions. Using solutions so you can move your copilots across multiple environments. Ah, okay. This can be useful if you use different environments, yes. So if you have a development environment, you can create a copilot inside a solution, and then you can move the solution, basically. That's what I think it means. Require blah blah blah. By exporting them using solution. Yeah, okay. You can't export topic level when you export a copilot. When you're creating a solution, it's unmanaged by default. If you change it to a managed solution, you won't be able to export it. You'll need to create a new solution. Create a solution. You use solutions to export copilots from one environment to another. You want to export. So you know what? Let's do that. But I guess common data services dot default solution. But if I create one, go to Power Apps Solutions. Ah, it's within Power Apps. Solution. Ah, here we go. So we have solutions here. Hey Kenny, welcome to the stream. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you have any questions about what you see, just let me know in chat as well. I'm exploring CoPilot, CoPilot Studio in Microsoft 365 to see what we can do with it. And I'm going through the learning modules that Microsoft has developed. Right now we're trying to figure out if we're creating a CoPilot within 365 that we can actually select a solution, and I want to know what the solutions are, and they are basically solutions in Power Apps, and I guess they are containers that we can then use to include our Copilot in the solution. So then if we want to move Copilots between environments, we actually have to move the solution. So let's create a new solution here. I want to Titanify solution. Publisher. Oh my god, I have no idea. I'll pick the first one. Why do I need that? Where can I find information about that? So we have to go to, okay, new solution, publisher. Select the default publisher or create a new one. We recommend that you create a publisher that you can use consistently across the environments, where you'll use the solution. Oh my god, so we have solutions now, now you have solution publishers. What is that? Solution publisher. Every app you create or customization you make is part of solution, yes. Every solution has a publisher. You specify the publisher when creating a solution. The solution publisher indicates who developed the app. So for this reason, you should create a solution publisher that is meaningful. So I guess we need to also say Titanify publisher. Create a segmented solution. Use solution segmentation so that you can only include table components that are updated when you distribute solution updates. What the hell? I'm not sure. Enter display name. Wait. Select publisher, drop down, then select publish. So let's add a new publisher. Here we can create a new publisher. So I say Titanify publisher. Just the name is the same. Prefix. I'm not gonna say tit, that's gonna be a little bit. Let's just call it Titanify. Oh, Titanify. Actually, I don't dislike it. I like it because if you can do this, then anything that you create will have at least this prefix, and then you can easily search for it as well. So whatever you do as custom solutions, then at least it has like Titanify prefix added to it. Contact. Well, let's put Titanify.be. Email. I don't know. Help. Titanify.be. I don't know why this is needed. I guess this then can be, if you would distribute these solutions, if you would put them in maybe even a client's environment, then this will be added to it, I guess. Belgium. Okay. Invalid characters for publisher unique name. Titanify publisher. Yep. Hey Hakim, welcome to the stream on TikTok. Who here in chat, because I see there are 2 people watching, who here in chat actually knows what I'm doing or have ever used this before? So I have this one, okay. Oh, I created it now? Okay. Yeah. So now I can select it. There we go. Titanify publisher. Good. So let's create the solution now, where we will store our CoPilot. We're gonna do that in that solution. Okay, we're getting there. I mean, this is honestly, if you're trying to learn more about all of these things, I think this is really a good way to do it. Where am I now? I'm in an environment. I'm in a solution. Oh, look here, chatbots. Titanify solution chatbots. Nothing is in here. So if you go back and we go back here, we do create. Oh shit, no. I should have selected the advanced options. We're gonna go back because I really want it to be connected to the solution that we just created. Because I want to then see it in the Power Apps. And you can also imagine that this is just scratching the surface. Huh? Let me see if I can actually change. Can I change the solution? Advanced. Connection string, no, that's not it. I don't think I can actually now select that again. Settings, hold on. It's not published yet, but I know. Okay, I'm gonna remove this one because I don't want it. So just delete it. Oh my god. Okay. Delete this thing. And let's create a new one. So, okay. Titanify CoPilot. Test. April. Gonna call it number 2. There we go. The website we were using. So my website. And then advanced options, and here we can select a solution, and it's not here. Well, why is it not here? Because it's in the same environment. Preferred solution. So let's go back here. Solutions. I'm thinking why we cannot select that solution then. Do we have to, or is it not published yet? Let's put it as set preferred solution. Let's see if that does anything. Let's refresh this one for now. CoPilot Studio. So let's create a new one. Let's hope we can select a solution. So Titanify CoPilot test April number 2. If you can't select the solution now, I'm just going to select the default one because I want to go further with this. Oh, here we go. Titanify solution. There we go. Schema name Titanify CoPilot. Look here, you can see the prefix. Good. I love it. Choose a human readable name for your CoPilot's contents within the solution. A human readable name. Titan CoPilot test April 2. That's human enough. Voice capabilities. Want to enable voice capabilities for your CoPilot? Yeah, why not? What does that do? Start here. I don't know what that does. Advanced options. Let's just create this. Wait, what is in the learning section here. CoPilot. What does this do? Want to enable voice capabilities for your CoPilot. Let's find out. Configure CoPilot Studio bots for voice. This is also Learn module. So we'll get to see that, I guess. Oh wow, look at this. To route customers call to the best department, diagnose issues, collect information and give recommendations, conversational IVR. Bots speak to the customer when they call in. CoPilot Studio makes it easy to author IVR bots, and you can use the same bots for other channels like chat and voice. Alright. Some of the features of the CoPilot Studio bots for voice are as follows. Customizable voices in the omni-channel. Questions in CoPilot Studio using Boolean types do not prompt users with options. Are yes or no? Huh. Bot is published and agent transfer settings is configured by selecting omni-channel. The enable voice option is selected in the omni, so we can do it afterwards. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So we can actually talk to our bot and get an answer. Pretty neat. Okay, here we go. Anyway, Kenny, you're still here. Do you love what I'm showing you? Is it interesting enough? Let me know in chat. Here we go. So now we created our test bot, well, our test CoPilot. Oh, try out the new studio experience. Oh my god. People, do you realize that CoPilot Studio just came out just maybe, what, 2 or 3 months ago, and now they have a new studio experience? Explore AI features like answering unanticipated questions in real time using content you provide. Okay, let's do that. Copy this bot. Copy this bot and automatically convert it to the new Microsoft Copilot Studio preview. Unbelievable. Microsoft. Unbelievable. If you want to start fresh, create a new bot and a preview to explore new features. Try out the new. Create. So they already have a new Copilot Studio environment. That's interesting. Just to show how fast this development goes. Unbelievable. Copilot Studio. So what's the difference? Do you see the difference? Classic. Honestly, I have no idea. Discord was there. What did I just do then that is different? Is it because I created? I don't know. Weird. Okay, so we created this one now. Okay, let's just continue with this one then. So we have our test app here. So, okay, we can ask what are the main services you have? When asking this, it should go, what is the business X-ray? That's one of our products. But it should have, okay, let's check here. Oh. No, but AI features are not allowed. My dear friends, I just did that. I just gave in my website address and now it's not adding it. And then now it asks me to go and pay. Wait a second. Classic, and you can see it's in the same studio, so I'm not sure why. Because look here, it asks for my website, so I'm not sure what happened there. But if you would have that option, then let's go here. This looks different in the chatbots, topics, entities, right? This looks different. Chatbots, overview, topics. Wait. Hold on. Chatbots, go back. Open this in new screen. Actions, extend Microsoft CoPilot. That's what I don't see here, right? Yeah, this is not here. Yeah, this is an old one. Okay, but I think it's because I selected advanced options. Because let's see if we can see in which solution this one is. Can I see this? Copilot details. View solution C. Default solution. And this goes to Power Automate. Power Apps. Huh, okay. So the new environment that the tool was telling me about. Look, this is default solution. Where is the bot? What? Chatbots here. Look, these ones. Test one, this is the one. And it's here as well. This is the one that we created. I'm not sure why it's in this solution because we created our own solution. Because if you go here and we look at chatbots, it's there as well. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's just keep this one just to make sure that we know which one we're working with here. And I'm just gonna hide this to make it clear. Okay, what's next? Let's go back to our learning. Create bots. Okay, so we have that one. We can delete one. We did that already. So you have the user interface. The environment settings, okay. Copilots, yes. Generative AI, topics, plugins, entities. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what all of this means. So let's go on. Create topics. So we have the structure of the Copilot. Your next step is begin writing topics. Topics define how the customers interact with the Copilot, and they typically represent common issues, questions, or tasks that customers might need assistance with. For example, you might create a topic to provide customers with item return instructions. Each topic consists of two primary elements: trigger phrases, and conversation nodes. You can design topics by customizing provided templates, creating new ones, or using a topic that has been suggested from existing sites. Your Copilot can have up to 1,000 topics. Oh my God. Each created Copilot includes several predefined topics to help you get started. Two types of topics: lesson, pre-created user topics that can help you understand simple and complex ways of using nodes to create Copilot conversations. System, pre-populated topics that represent common use cases. Okay, so the lesson ones are for us to help us understand how they are created. So the intent of lesson topics is to provide examples of how to use topics to solve specific scenarios, and to help you become more comfortable as you create Copilots. Lesson topics range from simple, such as providing a user with store hours, to more complex scenarios. Lesson 1 is simple, lesson 2 with conditions, and lesson 3 conditions, variables, and pre-built entity. Then you have system topics. They represent scenarios. But wait a minute. So if I go here, thank you, Pong, for the rose. Wait. Inactivity. No, I'm not. I'm still active. Come on, TikTok, please. Thank you, Pong. You sent a rose. I didn't see it, so sorry that I didn't see it. I'm not sure what it means to get a rose, so this is all new for me. But thank you anyway. I'm building Copilots. I'm building Copilots in Microsoft 365. What does it say? Don't upload conventional icon in your Copilot icon. Okay. What I wanted to do here, the topics. I wanted to look at the topics, because there are lesson topics and there are system topics. Oh, here we go. Lesson topics. A simple example of a topic. Allow. This is one topic. Do you see that on TikTok? Wait, let me check. If you can actually see this. Yeah, more or less. So look. Oh. Move it a little bit to the left. For anybody that is on TikTok here, I just need to see. Okay. Gifters, 1 diamond. I have no idea what that means. Thank you. Thank you for anybody that is interacting with the stream on TikTok, sending a rose, diamonds, all of these kind of things. I have no idea what it means, but thank you for sure. If you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, Facebook, feel free to put in comments. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see them. I'll do my best. I don't see any comments yet, so I'm good. All right, topics. So we can create topics. These are like the kind of conversations that we can build. And it looks a lot like kind of a workflow that you would build, like an automation that you would build on any of the tools out there, even Zapier or whatever. This is like the same kind of principle. I can see this a little bit at least. I can move. Awesome, I love it already. So then what can we do with this? So we have phrases. So these are like the triggers. When are you closed? So if you would put that into the chatbot here, when are you closed? So this would trigger this topic here. And I think we just saw what happened, right? Wait. So if you go to this one, did we see these check marks next to it already? No. Huh? Ah, I don't like this. Just make it, Microsoft, please, just make it default that you can just move with the right mouse button, that you don't need to select the hand, do this and go back. I don't like that. Make it just obvious like Miro does. Pretty easy. So here I say yes. Oh wow, look at this. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay. Okay. Condition. Look at this. This is the no-code tool of building chatbots. If you're familiar with, I would say, Zapier or VoiceFlow, I guess this is kind of similar, but this is, I don't know. If you're a business owner and you want to use copilots within your business, like custom copilots, you can get started with this, I guess, but you will quickly find yourself like very overwhelmed. If you just see this, if you're not a coder, if you're not a technical person, you will run away from this. 100%. You will run away. Because this is very complex stuff already. Even for no code, this is already complex. If I look at this, okay. I mean, it does simple things, don't get me wrong, but for non-technical people, wow. But what I wanted to show, actually, what I wanted to get to is that we can see how it actually triggers the flow. So let's see, store next, oh no, store near me. Store near me. So this will trigger this one, this topic. Ah, look at that. So you get a real-time check of your topics while you're doing it. That's cool. Options, so I say Redmond, and it just follows the topic. So what did I say? Redmond. So did check out company store. So which one did it do? First one, yeah. This one. It has an icon. Did that answer your question? So I guess it's waiting now for a response. That's why this icon. If I say no, it will go back to the previous one. Would you like to talk to a human agent or try a rephrasing? Huh. You can see this is pretty basic kind of conversations because I just would want to be able to go back to the options, rephrase. Go ahead. So store, I'm gonna say store next to me. Let's see. Store next to me. Does this, to clarify, did you mean, oh, well, lesson 3. Topics. So it gives me topics? Wait. So what if I say lesson 2? Oh yeah, okay. So you'll have to also name your topics pretty well, because if you get these kind of options, I'm not sure that that'll do. So let's pick the second one here, Seattle. Then this goes to the second option. Wait, where am I now? Multiple topics matched. No, why am I here now? I should be in lesson number 2. Actually, this is the topic that we were trying out. And I'm now, it's waiting. Let's just say, did it answer the question? I say yes. And done. I'm still confused a little bit why this icon is like it's waiting on something. Well, I would expect it to be like just a check mark. Okay, but these are like topics. So these are the lesson topics. So you can see that it can go really complex. And then we have the system topics, like the greeting. That's a good one. So if you go here, on recognized intent. So let's say hello. Hi, I'm Elvira. If you'd like to speak, so we have these ones here. Check mark, check mark, check mark. Please press 1 for words to press 5. So it can. I'm not sure what this is doing here. Confirmed success. Can I help with anything else? So all of this, even saying like, okay, let's say this is number 2, so we are pretty okay. It will say, thanks for your feedback, can I help you with anything else? So all of this is predefined. I think this is an important point. This is all predefined, meaning that this is not really generative. And I think if we really want to make this generative, we have to look at this one. And AI integration tools, like AI models and so on. Because what we're seeing here with topics by itself is not AI. I mean, it looks like AI, but it's just predefined. It's all predefined. Every single response, every single answer is predefined. So I think that's an important one, right? Making it predefined. And if you look at all these topics, we can really create our own topics 100%, but I'm really more interested in seeing how we can make it more conversational, more generative with AI, because that's where I think is really the big advantage of this. Anyway, so going back to the topics, so we have that here. So we have the system topic. Okay, now we can create topics. So you define any other topics by selecting topics in the side navigation and selecting add. you can go from blank, or you can create from description, and then uses CoPilot to assist you in creating your topic. So, okay, it then actually uses CoPilot as the AI tool to help you build topics. So if you go here, create a topic, Microsoft CoPilot plugin. What is this one? Microsoft CoPilot conversational plugins doesn't support rich text formatting, multi-turn interactions, or analytics. Add a conversational plugin. How to use conversational plugins. You can extend 365 CoPilot with your own enterprise data. Describe your conversational plugin. Describe what your plugin does in detail and include words or phrases a user might say. Microsoft CoPilot 365 will use this to determine when to call your plugin. You can create a custom response, look up information, and return data from your backend APIs by calling an action, or use a generative answers node to enable chat over your own content, such as a website or files. So, okay. Enter a description with keywords for your plugin to be called. So these keywords, if a user would use these, it will trigger this plugin. We're talking about plugins now. We're not talking about topics anymore. So, I mean, I would, yeah, also just use the example of the site. Yeah, which services? Let's say services. Which services? What do you sell? Okay, let's do that. Right, and then we add an action. And an action can be this one, generative answers. And then the input is data sources, added, public websites, https titanify.be, that's my site. Choose up to 4 public websites and 4 Microsoft internal sites for your bot to use to create dynamic generative answers. And you can also use Azure OpenAI services. So remember that I said at the beginning the difference between all of these. So again, this example here. So we have the normal CoPilot. Out of the box, we have the AI Builder in Power Automate, which we can train on our own data. And then we have this one here is the Azure OpenAI. Come on. So the Azure OpenAI stuff, where you can build your own AI model, you can build your own AI tools and whatnot. So that's why you have here Azure OpenAI services on your data. Add a connection from Azure OpenAI as a data source. You could do that as well. So I'm just going to leave it like this. So data source is a website, content moderation. A higher level of moderation means that bots' answers will be more relevant. A lower level of moderation means that the bot will generate more answers, but the answers may be irrelevant or undesirable. Custom instructions, oh my god. Input, I have no idea what this is. Input, enter or select a value. I mean, it doesn't need an input at this stage. user input. Well, the thing that you just environments, formula. Well. These are formulas. Oh, don't leave. I'm figuring this out together with you people. Search variables. String. Booleans. All. No available variables. Conversation. I mean, I don't know what to do here actually. It's missing required properties. So, I mean, this is a trigger, right? So I would suspect that properties. Not sure what to do with this. Properties, yeah, I have them here. So it's using a variables. Oh my god, what did I do? Control A. Enter a description with keywords for your plugin to be called. Enter a description with keywords. I'm lost. So ask for services as displayed on site. We're not gonna run anyway because I don't have this one, so I'm not sure how I can solve this. I guess I have to go back to topics for now. Don't leave, just save this, please. Topic checker. Can I not save this? How do I save this? Save. Okay, oh my god. It has an error. I don't care. I don't care if it has an error. We'll fix it later. For now, I just want to go back to the original topics and actually just do what the learning module tells me to do, and that is just creating it. Create from description with CoPilot. Okay, let's do this one. So name your topic. Let's do the same here. Let's say, but it's not a generative. So what can we use here? People in chat, live, help me out here. What kind of topic can we create here? What do you want me to create? Something that our, if you put this chatbot on a website, what would they ask? Or this could also be internal, right? This could also be a chatbot for our internal employees that are asking for I don't know, because if this is not try one, okay, wait, let's try one of these examples. Let someone order a pizza choosing from common pizza types and how many they want to order. Accept the user's name, age, and birthday, and then repeat their responses. Collect the user's street address. Let's do this one. Let someone order a pizza. Can have mistakes on the user. Well, I mean, yeah, if you have like that kind of weekly pizza day, right? Pizza day order within the company. And I can select a pizza and then the bot helps with that. Something like that. Okay, let's do that. But what it does, so yeah, there we go. That's what it does. So by just putting in that sentence and using CoPilot actually to help generate the topic. So this makes the whole thing a little bit more bearable, I would say. Less time consuming to do this. To set something up like this. And then you can test it out. Wait, do I have to... Okay, let's test CoPilot. Ah, yeah, okay. So what if I already do this? I didn't save it yet, people. So let's see. Order pizza. Order pizza. Is it already going to use the topic or not? It is. I didn't even have to save it. How cool is that? Which one do we want, people? Which one? Do we want pepperoni, margarita? Let's say pepperoni. Then he will say how many? I would say 100. And then he say you have 100 pepperoni pizzas. Okay, and then we can use CoPilot to add more notes to it. And this is basically also what you get in Power Automate. Within Power Automate, you can do similar stuff where within a sentence you can ask what it needs to do, and then it will add these kind of things within your canvas. Add a question on add a question that to ask if they want a cheesy a cheesy crust or not. Let's do that. Let's see. And it has added a question. Do you want a cheesy crust? Of course we do. So let's do it again. Let's see. This is actually more fun than I thought. Pizza delivery. What if we just say pizza? This will not. Oh, it will. Huh? Did it have the word pizza in it? Right. No. So it didn't have the phrase or word. I mean, it has the word pizza in the phrases, not a single word, but it still recognizes that this is the topic that I want to have. So let's pepperoni. How many pizzas? Let's say one. What is it? Okay. Do you want a cheesy crust? Yes. That's it. Then you need to add more and more and more and more and more. Add a question, summarize the information gathered from the user. Oh, let's do that. Let's add that. And it goes. It should go ahead and add that stuff in here, I think. Oh, it adds here, and then I have to update. Okay. Oh my god. Unexpected error. I didn't do anything, not my fault. I'm not sure why this is happening. But I guess it's not gonna work. Huh. Media. Unexpected character in expression. Okay, that's weird. No idea why. So let's leave it at that for now. We can take a look at that later. I'll just save this one. Our pizza order topic, people. Now finally we can have a chatbot that is taking our pizza orders every single Friday. How cool is that? All right. Going back to the lesson. So we created topics. That's what we did. We triggered phrases. Yes. Conversation nodes. Yes. Da, 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 da. We have all of that. Test bots. That's what we did as well. Topics, plugins. Well, the plugins, right? That's what we want to look at next. Switch it between test and hybrid depending on, oh yeah, the test bot. Track between topics. This might be an interesting thing to look at. Here is tracking off. Let's put it on. The following image shows. Wait. So the test CoPilot window interacts with your CoPilot topics. Yes. As you enter the text into the test, information is presented. Your CoPilot likely contains multiple topics. As you engage with a specific topic, it might be handy to have the application take you to that topic. You can accomplish this task by setting tracking to on at the top. This option follows along with the CoPilot as it implements the different topics. For example, typing hello would trigger the greeting topic, and then the application opens the greeting topic and displays it. Ah, yeah, I gotcha. If you type in that's what actually the tracking means, that it opens up the topic which we're asking for. But it already did that, so I'm not sure. Yeah, that's this one. It's like the check marks and so on, but yeah, I'm not sure. And it displays conversation path, yeah. Yeah. As each topic is displayed, you can observe how the path progresses, which help you evaluate how your topics are doing. As each topic is displayed, you can observe how the path progresses. Which path? Okay, let's order pizza again. Tracking is on, so let's just do this. How many pizzas? 2 pizzas, please. Yes, of course, cheesy crust. And then I will do opening hours. And what I would expect them to see if the tracking is on is that we can see like a map going from one to the other, I guess. Let's check. Save snapshot. Not sure what it does. So, analytics. Power BI. Okay. So it uses Power BI to aggregate all the data from your CoPilot. Nice. Okay, going back to lesson. So yeah, the tracking is just about this and what we just saw, like the icon. This icon is being displayed. By testing your CoPilots often throughout the creation process, you can ensure that the conversation flows as anticipated. Good. Publish bots and analyze performance. So we can publish the bot here. And we can configure channels. See how your CoPilot is doing. Set up channels for your CoPilot. Check this page frequently to see updates on new channels. So it means that we can then use the CoPilot in Teams, Slack, Facebook. Okay. Before CoPilot is deployed to different channels that use it, you might want to gain feedback from other team members, for sure. Okay. Wait, no. When a CoPilot is first published, it can be made available to the demo website. You can provide the demo website's URL to team members. Okay. To add a CoPilot to the demo, select the demo website link under Share Your CoPilot. This webpage demonstrates what your CoPilot looks like to users who comes to your webpage. And you have our analytics. I want to see actually the channels. Because you chose Teams authentication, only Teams channel is available. To use other channels, change your authentication settings. Publish plugins to Microsoft? No. So what if we publish them to Teams? Nothing can stop a team. Now your CoPilot can help you achieve more together. To open the lines of communication, select Turn on Teams. After a quick installation, your users and CoPilot can start chatting. Turn on Teams. What does that do? Bot preview. Excited to make your bot available for other users in Microsoft Teams. Review how your bot will appear. Select edit details to modify. Once you're ready, select availability options to continue. Allow your users to add this bot to a team. Website, blah, 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 Teams channel. Review and make updates to your bot before sharing. Settings coming soon. Open bot. I cannot open my bot. Go to publish. Ah, you need to publish. Of course, I need to publish first. Go to publish. Publish. Would you like to continue and publish? Yes. So now it will create the chatbot. And we will be able to put that on a website and let people order pizzas from our chatbot. Awesome. And once we have published, and I want to really check how it works in Teams. But I mean, I've been doing this together with you now for what, 2 hours? An hour and a half. And scratching the surface. We couldn't publish. Fix the errors. What errors? Would you like to continue and publish? What errors? Doesn't give me anything. I guess it's about the, yeah, this one. So I have to remove this one for now. Where is it? So well, it's not here. So it is here. Oh, yeah, this one. So delete this one. Now let's publish again. Publish. Interesting stuff. I think I'm gonna do this for the next few streams as well, because there's so much more to discover here. We haven't even touched on any of the other stuff you can see, like conversational plugins, AI plugins, all these other settings. We need to take a look at that as well. So now we have published. So now go to channel. Now we can open the bot in Teams. Just okay, fine. The new one, please. Ah, god damn it, I'm not logged in. Or am I? Copy of Titanify. Yes, I am. Here we go. Build, app features, yada yada yada. Add. Look at this. Okay, okay, okay. So now I've added a CoPilot in my Teams. Now I can order pizza. Order pizza, please. Order pizza. Cool. Yeah, I think this is cool. How many pizzas? Let's say hello. What does it do? Hello. And it repeats the same question again. Anyway, like, okay, I just published the chatbot to Teams. So you can start imagining the use cases of this, where you really can build your own Copilot that helps your employees ask questions about policies, HR policies, holidays. You can use this to help people book their holidays, automatically assign approvals, I don't know, stuff like that. You can just imagine what you can do with this. You have to set it up, 100%. No questions asked. You have to set it up. But the next step, really, I mean, and this is just one chatbot that we built based on general topics, really straightforward, not that much customization. And if you can attach Microsoft SharePoint sites to it, your own site to it, up to 4 public sites, up to 4 Microsoft internal sites, I mean, you can do a lot with this just by doing that, right? And we're not even talking about these kind of conversational plugins, which we will look at next. Honestly, this is amazing. I cannot stress this enough, that this is a big, big, big thing for anybody that is using 365. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I'm really excited. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about this and learning more about all of this and seeing how far we can take this. How far can we take this to help streamline the work flows, the processes, the internal communication. Yeah, I mean, all the questions, just think about it in a bigger organization, all the questions that are coming to HR, to legal, to any of the departments, or even between marketing and sales and so on. All these questions, these common questions coming in again and again. Yes, you can have your SOPs and you can have all your data stored somewhere, but somebody coming in the company new, or even if you're already in the company for a couple of years, just having a chatbot that you can just very quickly, oh yeah, what was the policy again of holidays, whatever, instead of going through the full intranet and going through all of the documentation again, just ask your Copilot, right? And the difference as well with the normal Copilot, as you can see here, so this one, the out of the box, I mean, this also uses the same data from an M365. It is generative, so it can already do a lot, but with the addition to the Copilot Studio, you can combine both. You can combine specific topics, specific conversations with generative AI, and you can really control what is the output. You can control what people can ask, what they cannot ask, what they can see, cannot see, and so on and so on and so on. So I think this is great. This is awesome. This will help a lot of businesses start adopting AI, right? Start using this. I see that happening 100%. Awesome, good. So that was it for now. Going back here. So that was it for now, for today. More than enough, I would say, to go through all of this AI stuff, chatbot stuff, Copilot stuff within 365. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. I enjoyed it. I like to order pizzas through my Copilot. Why not? Yeah, hope you enjoyed it a little bit. Kenny, you were here from the beginning. There are other people watching, which I cannot pronounce the names at all, so I'm sorry about that. But thank you everybody for watching. If you're watching from YouTube, wherever you're watching from, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it a little bit, that it was of value, and we will see each other next time again for another stream, and that will also be about Copilot and more looking at the generative AI plugins that we can connect with our Copilots. Have a good evening. See you later, everybody.